in-depth review of the 100 watts power bank from Baseus with 4 ports. Amazing output. I have never seen anything like this. 94 watts discharging speed, 65 watts recharging speed. This is the image from my thermal camera, which shows it is warm when charging at the top, but it never gets hot. The 100 watts wall charger is hotter than the battery bank. You need a battery bank to charge on the go for your laptops and many other smaller electronics. This is a fantastic option. I'm going to do a lot of charging tests using the MacBooks 13-inch and 16-inch from 2021 with M1 Pro chip, iPhones. I'm gonna max out its power output and see what it looks like. Also going to show you its recharging characteristics. You'll be amazed by what it can do. There are 3 things included in the package: the main unit, the USB-C to USB-C cable, and a carrying pouch. This is a high gauge cable that can handle up to 100 watts charging. It has 4 rubberized feet. Very compact and slim. It is slightly thicker than the MacBook Pro 13-inch and thinner than the MacBook Pro 16-inch. It's showing 20 volts, 4.7 amps. That is really close to 100 watts. Being able to charge the latest MacBook Pro at this speed for such a small package battery bank is unheard of. I have never seen anything more powerful than this. This is crazy. It will last 38 minutes. So the MacBook Pro 16-inch has the 100 watt-hour battery inside built in. And the battery bank here is rated at 74 watt-hour, which is safe to bring it on the plane. And the conversion rate is 75%, which means I can probably get maybe 50 watts out of it, which means I will be able to give this MacBook Pro a 50% boost, which means 5 to 6 hours of working time, thanks to the super efficient M1 chip. But if you use it to charge a less powerful MacBook, for example, a MacBook 13-inch from 2017, which has a 45 watt-hour battery inside, then you will be able to get almost 100% recharged. Let's take a look at the power output. I'm getting 40 watts out to the 13-inch MacBook Pro. Pass-through charging is possible, which means I'm gonna charge it and discharging at the same time. Yeah, 46.8 watts input, and I'm at 95%. It is not charging. But if I connect the USB-C port to a less power-hungry device such as an iPhone 11 using Type-C to Lightning cable, it will charge the other device when it's getting recharged at the same time. The screen is very interesting to look at. It will take 3 minutes to fully recharge it, but if you press the power button, that's the only button on the screen, it will toggle the output 9.1 watts and 0.9 amps. That's about 9 watts of output power. So this button shows you the input wattage, amperage, and the output amperage and a voltage. I'm gonna max out all the ports and see what happens. 2 USB-C occupied. I'll charge another iPad Air. That's a MacBook 13-inch. And connect the last USB-A port to a iPod Nano. It will last 1 hour, 8 minutes. I think all the power will be distributed among these devices according to the specification. Yeah, you may pause the video and read about these power output combinations when all ports are used. And definitely the power output to the laptop will reduce. Let me open it up and open up the coconut battery and see what it looks like. The MacBook Pro still shows that it's charging 35% at 10 watts. I don't have a way to accurately measure what the power output for each port is when all 4 devices are connected. Confirm all 4 devices are currently being recharged right now. Multiple devices are connected, then this button turns into the toggle between these Type-C port output and the USB Type-A port. This is a recharging test using the 100 watts Baseus USB-C charger with power delivery to this battery bank. I'm getting around 67 watts, but keep in mind it is rated at 65 watts input. So which means we have about 2.7 watts of conversion loss, which is not unusual. Both USB-C ports can be used for charging input. Those are equivalent. 65 watts charging input is consistent across all Baseus battery bank products of this size. Fast recharging till the last 2%, 1%. Still, I'm getting more than 40 watts. This is amazing. 1 minute left. Now it shows 100% and 0 minutes remaining. I'm still getting 30 watts power input. I think this is like the trickle charging status. It may last a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find this review helpful.